Yo, what up? It's Lord Homeboy, and this video is about attractiveness and how it can be affected by your personality. Now, before I start this video, of course, I need you guys to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and do all that good shit. Alright, let's get into it. So, I like rolly chair. I like these. I might be doing that a little bit. Hopefully that won't distract you. But I should have copied the comments. But I got a comment from one of the homies, Kyle Wims, on my second racist video, the video on racism about attractiveness. He said something to the effect that, a girl could be bad and this, but depending on her personality, she's only going to be so attractive. And I really wanted to make this video because a lot of people experience this, but as a person that's a little bit older, I'm not fucking 30. I'm only 25. I'm gonna give you a little history on this situation. First of all, so I was a late bloomer. What does that mean? That means hormonally, I wasn't like everybody when I was in middle school and high school and shit. I wasn't fucking girl crazy, trying to chase pussy and trying to fuck everything that I could every time my dick got hard. I did like fucking females, but I just wasn't on that until I got like 19, where I was just trying to fuck everything, fuck. I wasn't like that till I turned 19, and this shit still 6 years later, it's just now turning down. And it's still not completely gone. And hopefully it won't ever be completely gone. I'm talking about between a consensual age to about 60 something, I will fuck like 80% of those females in this world. But when you operate on that level, you don't think very clearly about the attractiveness of certain women. And I can't see the camera because that light is bright as hell in my eyes, because I'm not a photographer and the lighting's fucked up. But he said something that I haven't felt really until a certain age. We'll say 23. But the biggest effect that I saw was when I was watching TV. Two females that opened their mouths and they just instantly became fucking 2 points lower than what I would have ranked them if I would have never heard them say anything ever in their fucking lives. So first time this happened, you guys know that I'm a big fan of the Kardashian show, Keeping Up. Why? Not only because it's bad bitches on that show and the shit's hella entertaining, but because if you watch that show and you have in your subconscious mind, listen to this part, if you watch that show and you have in your subconscious mind, look, I need to get some money, I want to get some money, relax. Look at some ass and titties and big booty bitches and watch the fucking Kardashian show. And they fucking put so much money in that show that they don't have any choice but to send some of that money to you. I was sitting around one day, I'm gonna tell this story, then I promise I'm gonna get into my point. I was sitting around one day and I was on my last like $40 and I needed like $200. I watched that show, I relaxed, looked at some ass and titties and big booty bitches, and I got some money because they talk about money and they spend money so casually and they think about it and they just don't, it's so much money energy in that show. If you watch it and you're on your ass, you're on your last couple dollars, watch that shit. If you have a way to get money and you put the shit into effect, that's just gonna help you get money. I'm not saying if you watch the Kardashian show, you're gonna be a fucking millionaire in 3 days, but that will certainly help. Now, I'm watching this fucking show Kim. Ah, yeah, she's funny. She acts stupid, but I know she's really not in real life. I never met her, but oh yeah, Chloe, she's hella cool. She's so chill, but she's funny. Blah, blah, blah. Then you get to fucking Courtney. Oh my god. She's so unattractive personality wise to me in so many different ways. She has good qualities. But I would have thought, like, my brain cannot perceive the amount of attractiveness that she emits because of how I feel about her television personality. You know, another example would be, I don't want to get on the other thing. I'll gauge that. I'll fuck with it in my head real quick. But another thing was, I was watching a show, I believe it's on TLC, a show called Married at First Sight. And one of the chicks, she was a fucking little Angelina from Jersey Shore looking ass chick. And she was just so ugly on the inside as a fucking person. I was looking at her at first and I was like, okay, she got the look, she got the cake, she got the titties, she got the fucking face, she got like, I like dark haired, fair skinned women. She had a little tan on her, so she wasn't fair skinned, whatever the fuck. But she was bad at the time until she opened her mouth and kept talking about how much that she didn't like her husband and how close-minded she was going to be. He's a good guy and this, but he's just not my physical type, so I'm not going to give him a chance. And she acted like a bitch toward this dude. And he was genuinely a nice guy. That's why you don't smoke cigarettes, because people are going to think you smoke crack every time you cough. But she instantly became two points under what in reality in my universe she would have been considered. She was about a 8, maybe a 7.5. She was at least as attractive as I perceive myself to be. But when she opened her goddamn mouth, she instantly became a 6. And when a man realizes that that's how your brain works, a female could not be maybe what you're looking for. You might even take the next step and say that she is unattractive. But when you see that she has that awesome personality, all that shit's gonna melt away. And that is not a masculine trait, by the way. I'm not saying that you're feminine. I'm not saying that you're a woman or you're acting like a bitch because you feel that. I'm saying that that's just not a masculine trait. Men, we go for the attractiveness first, and then we work backwards. Females, they go for the personality. Okay, that's the thing that's gonna attract the female. But a woman is on the, the practicality. It's practical that you want a guy with a good personality. It's also just as practical that you want a bad bitch. That's just as practical. But of all the females I've ever met and dealt with, I was thinking with my dick at the time. I'm gonna wake up the next day and I'm gonna be like, oh, I can't believe I had sex with this beautiful woman and rub on her cheeks and take. No, I'm not. I don't do that shit. But that takes a certain amount of maturity and having a certain bond with the self. My girlfriend told me, like, I haven't read the Quran, but she says in the Quran that it was a man's job to be attractive, just like in the animal kingdom. In the animal kingdom, all the most, what's the word I'm looking for? All the most showcasey animals are the males. The peacocks have the feathers. The female peacocks don't have the feathers. All the birds and all the bees and shit like that, they're the ones who showcase their attractiveness, even though that's not what a woman in human society looks for. Off rip. They're gonna be attracted to you, based on your personality and your skill sets. If you have nunchuck skills, hey, the females are gonna come. But at the same time, they're gonna see, okay, you have nunchuck skills, but you're a fucking asshole. That's how That's how men should start thinking. I'm not saying that you should just, you know what, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna take a break from all the bad bitches. I'm just gonna look for a mediocre chick, and if she has a good personality, and if that works for you, that works for you. Some dudes just have, I'm not gonna say any names, I'm pretty sure none of these niggas watch the videos, but some dudes just have a predisposition to liking ugly ass fat bitches. Because they know that, you know what? Ugly bitches got good pussy. Fat bitches got good pussy. Because they don't know when the next time they gonna get some dick from a good looking guy. You know? I shouldn't be saying shit like that. But I think this. I don't want to be fake with you. I'm practicing speaking to real people in real situations. But you know, it's look, take it from the outside. Exercise that femininity of yourself. Look at people's personalities. Look at how easy that it could become for a 10 to become a 6 in your book. One of the most attractive women that I ever dated, I could look at her, whatever. She's insecure. She's crazy. She's mentally ill. You know, when I look at her, my brain doesn't process what you see. I could meet Tyra Banks. I could meet J-Lo. I could meet Kim. I could meet whoever the fuck. If they do some ugly shit, you are what you eat. How you live is how you die. You know. And I really need you guys to start exercising these, exercising your heart, exercising your sense of empathy. Stop thinking with your dick so much. If you talk to 100 fucking attractive ass girl, if you talk to 110s in your book, or a 7.5 and up, how many of those girls will instantly become a 5? How many of those girls would you not even consider having sex with? I don't even want this person to influence my seeds at all because she's so ugly. She's an ugly, terrible fucking person. You take some girl, she's not your type. She does this. She's not healthy. Blah blah blah. Okay, she has a good work ethic. She's nice. She's understanding. She does this and that. I would rather take the chance of passing these personality traits to my seed than making sure this little kid is fucking as pretty as his daddy and does this and does that. This crazy ass bitch still has to help you raise the motherfucker. He's still gonna have crazy ass bitch genes in his fucking body. He might come out just as narcissistic as the female that gave birth to this boy or girl, you know? And I'm only thinking on that level because I do have a little boy on the way. But just stop and look, open the gift, open the treasure box, look inside, and if you don't like what you see, don't pursue it. Think about how ugly a girl can instantly look when she opens her mouth. That's why you gotta get to know these females. Like, a good example, Johnny Boy Blaze. The last video I did, my last Q&A vlog, and I only have 1 minute left. He said that he's not a fan of small talk. That's fine. A lot of females aren't going to sit there and have small talk. A lot of females, they want to meet a guy in the bar, you know, on some fucking whatever. They're not all into small talk. They're not all going to be this way. If you fucking email me if you talk to these females how you email me, you know, that they might go for it, you know? So don't think with your dick. If you're gonna fucking girl, definitely try to look for something deeper. Definitely get to know who you're fucking, because she might not be as bad as she looks on the outside. Put the two together. Put the fire with the ice. It's Lord Homeboy. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, do all that good shit. Peace.